350 million net worth company, right? And they have branches in US, UK, and now they're expanding in China. Next slide, please. So, like I said, this is a manufacturing company, 350 million net worth, desires to expand in China. It's innovative technologies, and they want to integrate their cultural management and organizational integration that exists coming from the West, trying to bring it to Asia, more like particularly in China. Next slide. Contents of this report or proposal is the leadership philosophy, Porter's 5 forces, financial risk assessment, organizational culture, projected market trends 10 to 15 years from now, and at the end I will summarize. As you see my illustration, having a business is like in a maze. You know, there will be obstacles, there are barriers, and you'll find your way to become a success. So the leadership philosophy that I picked for this management job is Mr. Peter Drucker. He's into like management by objective. So you have to have like objective for you to become a good manager. He sets challenging but attainable objectives. He promotes motivation and try to empower employees, okay, which a good manager should do, you know, like empower your employees and make them comfortable to be maybe loyal to the company. Increase, not yet, back, please. Increase commitment. You know, you want to try to have your employees to commit to the company, whatever they bring to the table, and at the same time, if you compensate them good, and maybe they work harder for you. Develop objectives of organization. You have to have like a solid scope objectives to become a goal, meaning you set a goal, you stick with that goal, and you achieve that goal. One of the philosophy that he had is plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. So if you have a plan and you don't work hard for it, it doesn't make sense, right? So that's one of his wisdom wall. Okay, next slide. So I modified this a little bit. This is our Porter's 5 forces. Since we're a manufacturing company, we will think of a product that we will introduce to the market, right? Create a brand that will be identified and maybe bring it international or global, okay? Identify our customers. We're gonna have to, you know, our target customers out there, we're gonna have to identify them. Mostly you want to target like not the high end, because not too many people are rich. You wanna target the customers that are like mostly the populated customers, and develop a pricing strategy. If it's too much, probably people won't buy it, but if you have a good product, they will still buy it, right? And if it's too low, then they might say, oh, that's a cheap brand, you know, no one will like that brand. So you're gonna have to do develop a pricing strategy. So relate to customers, get some feedback. You know, just like now, there's like a lot of products out there, but they have a reviews, right? You'll see like even Yelp, even whatever restaurants, they always have reviews. So that's how you're gonna see how you relate your customers to your product.
Okay. Okay. What I like about your modification, okay, so when we talk about those 5 forces, it's like the risks that can imply in the company, okay? So when you talk like the first part of identify to customers, that could be the related to what? To the new entrants?
Yes.
Okay. very good. When we are comparing like create that brand identity, it's like related to the bargain
Right.
of
It's pretty much tailored to that
okay.
model.
About the pricing strategy, what is that related to? The substitutes.
Right.
Okay, all right. And then to me it was very very clear the way you were talking about like relate to customers. It's like the bargain power of suppliers. In this case it could be the customers, because nowadays because of the social media, and then they have access as well, so a bad review, a really bad review, can ruin years and years of reputation.
Can ruin the reputation of your
Okay, so that's why I wanted to stop here, just to remind everybody it's very good. Okay, you have been tailoring that to the company. All right, so thank you.
Okay. Financial risk assessments. Okay, these are the things that might affect your financial standing of your company. One, inability to reach capital, revenue, or cost containment objectives. Like you're not making profit. So if you're not making profit, you know, how good is your company if you don't make profit, right? How you gonna compensate your employees? How you gonna pay your overheads? How you gonna pay all your logistics? Okay? Loss of funding due to integrity of employees. Some are, you know, your accountant may be putting some money somewhere else, you know, which happens, right? In big companies, even big companies, they're diverting funds, like they're paying attention. They're pretty much.
Yes.
Okay. Portfolio losses, like stocks, markets. When you have a business, you tend to like put some money aside to some other investments. So some may win, some may lose. So it depends, all right? So that's why when you diversify your portfolio, there are portfolios that will be performing good or performing bad. So that could be, you know, it depends, gains or losses on your other stocks. Accounting breakdown, some errors that your accountants may make, you know, some, you know, like a decimal point could make a big difference when it comes to like accounting. Healthcare reform. So now you're going to Asia, you may not have the same healthcare you're providing your people in UK or in the United States. Or since you're shifting to Asia, you may not find the benefit that your employees may have when it comes to healthcare. Okay, and other financial conditions. Other financial conditions could be your logistics. You know, there's a delay, there's a typhoon in Asia, and you have delays for your shipment. So that will all affect your business.
Okay.
But since you're bringing it farther from the west to the Asian countries, then you know it may affect your shipments and other like I said, typhoon, earthquake, whatever.
Okay,
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next, cultural dimension. Involve employees, collect data as result of survey. You involve your employees to decisions that you make. You formulate your quantity and quality. Okay, that's big thing. You know, make sure you have a good quality assurance people that will maintain a quality of your products and how much product is produced in a certain period of time, which is your quality. Solicit inputs, ideas, and brainstorm topics of improvement and plans. So, you know, not only the top dogs are making these decisions, but you also include your middleman and your lowest labor possible. Because sometimes you may get good ideas from people that's actually working down the manufacturing, rather than the middle management people and the upper management people. You promote a good camaraderie to your employees, picnics, Christmas parties, employees' kids parties, and all that will all affect your cultural dimension. And of course, you're in Asia. Power distance is really big in Asia. They're very vertical. So you may want to modify that a little bit to become more on horizontal.
Yeah, but in a gradual way.
Yes.
The way you work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they probably have a culture shock over there and expect, although they know that, you know, you're probably strict and you want, you know, to the point, to your objective, whatever your objective that you set.
Due dates, for instance, that are very, very important here
Yes.
in America, and for them
Yeah.
it's not that important. So
Yeah.
get a balance, and as you were saying, in a gradual way, incorporate that.
Yes.
Muy bien.
And you get China, US, and UK. Next slide. To stay in your market 10 to 15 years, you're gonna keep up with communication media, like, you know, social media. You need to promote your products through maintain a good quality of manufactured goods. You need to hit all the good marketing strategies. Okay, so observe statistics of product and keep up with technology. That's important. You know, some companies right now, they're getting behind because they don't want to keep up with technology. They don't want to get into the web page or something. They don't want to create web page, and that falls them behind all the other businesses that's, you know, improving. So next slide. To summarize this, I discussed regarding a leadership philosophy, Porter's 5 forces, financial risks, organizational culture, and my strategy to sustain the market for 10 to 15 years. All right, and next slide. And these are my references. And thank you very much.
Yeah, man.